Gonna kind of hang out here. Now, I don't have this game windowed because I couldn't make it work windowed. So that means in order to step over to another screen, I have to actually Alt-Tab out. Oh, okay, good. It didn't minimize the... It didn't screw up the screen that was in front of me. So, howdy, folks. Not that I say howdy all that much, but we had a conversation about it the other day. And let's see, it looks like Mr. B and Josh are here. And the cat's here, and Ashley's here. Okay. Alright, good. Yeah, I figured it was time for a new overlay. I mean, the other stuff works very well for a techie type stuff, but I didn't think it would really be all that great for fantasy. Okay, so I'm not resuming because I have played this twice before. I forgot about that. I just had a moment of panic. So what you can't tell is you see the mouse pointer on the screen there. Watch, it's about to disappear. See, it disappears and then reappears. Yeah, that's because right there on the screen, it actually has my email address. So the overlay has a small black bar that covers that up. I'm hoping this is going to work out. The downside is when we're in the game, it's going to be sitting there obscuring part of the power bar for you guys. Not that you guys need the power bar in order to play, you're just there watching. So, as he takes a drink. Knob Creek again. So, I held my little... Yeah, I could, but you see, Ashley, the problem is I would forget. I thought about doing that. I thought about setting up scenes and stuff in OBS, but I would forget. The game will, at some point, the game will crash. I'll have to come back in here and I'll forget all about it. And oh, it's not Origin. I have this in Steam. It's like the last time a BioWare game ever went on Steam was Dragon Age 2. Which reminds me, I have DLC for this, and I'm not sure that I installed it when I reinstalled this game. I'll have to check that out. Because remember, Felicia Day has a voice role in a pretty prominent DLC that she eventually spun into a web series. Anyway, so for those of you who noticed, I did hold my little, my two little polls today for, what should I play? And what I got was female rogue. Rogue would have been my last choice, but, hey, whatever. It's all good. I've never actually played a rogue in this game because I've only played twice. I played this guy once, and I played this girl once. So I'm going to play the female rogue. Now, there's not... we got a Dragon Age keep. Yeah, this will go into the keep when this is done, and then it will have an effect on... Inquisition when we get to that. So unlike most BioWare games, you don't really get to customize her, if I recall. As long as we save Mage for Inquisition, you're fine. I could see that. They're a lot more useful in Inquisition, I think. They're not so squishy. So yeah, I haven't played this game for like, I don't know, 3 years or something. I have no idea what I'm doing. See, I knew I should have tagged you, but I figured you were one of the 5 that voted. My buddy.
I've had gentler invitations.
Oh.
I am Cassandra Pendergast,
the captionings are at the
Seeker
top
of the Chantry.
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here. Time to start talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
What do you want to know?
Everything.
So deal.
Start at the beginning.
I'm kind of screwed up. There we go. There's the park.
Scouts. We will have to fight them sooner or later. Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself.
Now, yep, here's a stand, all right.
To arms!
Yeah, Josh, actually. I guess that's how long it's been since you've played Dragon Age 2. Okay, so I apparently don't have any powers. I think this is for health, and I don't remember what this is for. So this is my sister, Bethany. Not that we know that this is my sister yet. For the most part, well, let's see. I switch to Bethany. I can't switch to Bethany. Okay, apparently it just wants me to go... Oh, you've never played 2. Apparently it wants me to just go beat things up. So I will go beat things up. Okay, right-click on an enemy to attack. There we go. I'll click that one. Bethany's a mage, by the way. I have an ability here. Backstab. It's an activated ability. We'll activate it on this. Ooh, cool. I teleported and backstabbed it. It says, Miasmic Flask does something. It's this here. Lobs an explosive flask into a group of enemies, briefly stunning them. So, stun you guys. That is pretty sweet. Now I'll come over and backstab this fucker. But like the first Dragon Age, you can pause the combat. There we go. These are Hurlocks. Remember the Darkspawn? Yeah, these are actual Darkspawn. I'm gonna go backstab that one.
We can't keep this up forever.
So here we see kind of the Paragon choice, right? You know, got a little angelic thing. Here's the kind of goofy choice, and here's the more resolute, not renegade, but resolute choice. I'll probably favor one of these over the others. What do you guys think? Should I tend to be the more goody two shoes, or should I tend to be more snarky, or should I be more business? I'm going to try to kind of emphasize that throughout the whole game. Whatever you pick right now. I thought about having a poll for this too today, but I forgot what all my choices were for this game. Yeah, Josh, the combat in here is much closer to Inquisition than it is to the original. And obviously the graphics are far superior to the original, although far inferior to Inquisition. Oh, exciting. Drink. Saxon. Come on. No. On my arm. Perch on my arm. Perch. Come on. Here. There we go. Say hi to everybody. There we go. My hawks are often sarcastic. I've never done one that's all business. I mostly do the mostly Paragon stuff because I tend to play Goody Two Shoes stuff. Oh, look, you can see the black bar down there on Bethany's assets.
Perhaps we'll be lucky, and they'll run out of Darkspawn. Here they come. Shall I deal with them?
Do it.
All yours, sister.
Combat. Experiment with your other abilities. Okay, so what else have I got? Evade. Leaps backwards. Enemies within melee range will often seek an easier target instead. And does threat reduction. Explosive Strike. Completes the combo built up by Unforgiving Chain. Each basic melee attack that the rogue completed immediately prior to using Explosive Strike increases the damage inflicted. Okay. Stealth, so I can hide. And Rush. Rushes forward, attempting to knock down the target and all nearby enemies. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these guys close. Okay, I'm going to close with these guys a bit. And then I'm going to lob my thing. Oh, crap. There's a lot of dudes here. That's the Explosive Strike. Let's hit this guy with an explosive. Oh, that was cool. And I'm going to leap out of combat. Go backstab him. Explode on those guys. And then charge.
There! Go down!
It's nice being able to pause. Let's see, this guy, I will explode. Apparently I will explode a lot. And then rush this guy. And then stun all of them. Backstab him. And then this guy I will explode. And I'll charge him. Yeah, there's persistent blood you can turn on too. Yeah, you could. It's a penny cash. You could pause the combat in one. It's just a little... In many ways, it's more useful here. All yours, Bethany. Backstab. Here we go. And that's all done.
There's no end to them.
No, there isn't. Unless you find something more scary.
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in stories. I came to hear the truth.
What makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me! You knew her even before she became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where she is now.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Yes. Let me guess. Your precious chantry's fallen to pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war. And you need the one person who could help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began. If you can't point me to her, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go?
Not at all.
You'll need to hear the whole story.
Yeah, hear the whole story, lady. Oh, we can actually adjust some things, apparently. I had forgotten about this. So, by the way, if BioWare... So, everybody knows that Garrus is my favorite companion of all time. If BioWare has a second favorite for me, Varric would be it. He's the next closest they came to making a best friend for me. Okay, let's check out some presets. The little swipe on the nose. Blondie, orangey, brownie. Kind of like the orangish reddish hair. And then I can alter the portrait up here in the corner. Right, you could do this in the first game too. They give her kind of heroic, like that. Zoom in on the chin. No, right? Yeah, that was good. Recenter it a little bit, like that. And then there's all kinds of different backgrounds I can throw in there. Kind of like that one being underlit. As is my habit, she becomes twitchy. Yes, Josh, this is the interrogation she rages on about in the next game. You will see bits and pieces of this. I'm not really giving anything away. You will see bits and pieces of that conversation play as we go throughout this game. Events of Dragon Age. Import from Origins your save, which would have been 8517, so that would have been it. But where was the last save? Post-campaign epilogue. There we go. Confirm. So that game is now imported into this game. So is everyone happy with the orange hair, or did somebody have any have another choice? I mean, you guys are going to be watching her for the next 20 weeks. You tell me what you think. Yeah, your babby mind cannot take it. Well, maybe your babby ass should have played this. Then you wouldn't have to take this now. I mean, they're interconnected. So I have that imported. I'm just hanging out a second, see if anybody Dragon Ages. No, it can't be. If you have never played Dragon Age 2, then Dragon Age cannot be to you what Mass Effect is to me. I mean, I even played a little bit of the Mass Effect tablet game thing until I realized I hated the controls and I couldn't stomach it anymore. Okay, it's kind of cool for you. I could twirl her around a bit. It's my stream. I'll patronize whomever I choose. Oh, the RPG? I wondered how that was. Anyway, I'm going to start the game. You know me, I'm just kind of hanging out, so I play Nightmare. I never played Nightmare type stuff. I will play Causal.
The Blight have been unleashed on Ferelden. Darkspawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar.
The battle was a disaster. King Kalen died on the field with his men, betrayed by his most trusted general. Unopposed, the Horde marched on the village of Lothering. The village burned, and many innocents were slaughtered.
The champion's family barely escaped in time.
I think that's all of them.
For the moment, Maker save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built.
Let's see. Olive branch or snark or yeah, snarky.
At least we're alive. That's no small feat.
Yes. You're right.
We should have run sooner. Why did we wait so long?
Why are you looking at us? We've been running since Ostagar.
Speaking of running,
Not to interrupt, but the Blight's not going to wait while we stand here pointing fingers.
Please, listen to your sister.
Then let's go. Lead on.
right? Okay. So, I have things. So here's Bethany's stuff, and here's Carver's stuff, and here's my stuff, and equip new weapons, armor, and accessories for each of my party members. Okay, so I don't remember if there's a weapon swap key or what. Apparently I have at least a little bit of armor. I don't have anything else going on here. I'm going to back out here because I want to see in the key bindings if there's like a weapon swap. Let's see. All the quick slot stuff. Movements. Character journal inventory, abilities, map. So that's all relatively, that's normal for me. Oh, highlight usable objects and numpad period. That's important to keep. Yeah. I don't see a weapon swap. Which is fine. I'm highlighting. Ah, good. My family are usable objects. Apparently. And so we have attributes. Strength, Dex, Magic, Cunning, Willpower, Con. We have quests. Journal. We have. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. These are the abilities. So the skills. This will be cool later. We have nothing on that key. We have the area map, and we have whatever that key did. Aside from zooming in. Okay. So you see the mini-map up there. By the way, guys, let me know. Ah, see, look, there's a usable object. There's another one over there. Let me know if the captions being hidden by the overlay are a problem. And if so, I will try to do something about it over the next week. I got one ability and I'm going to use it, damn it. Yeah, first fight was really just to get you to play around with it a little bit. Loot. Take all, which is num 0. That's helpful because it's my thumb. A Kniffy, ouch. And I've leveled up too. I've done. Really, there we go. Press escape and select level up to choose new abilities. You receive points to spend on both attributes and abilities. So attributes. Dex has got to be it. I mean, that's going to be my main thing, right? Confirm. And here's the abilities. So, here's my dual weapon stuff. Sabotage, which has that flask. Specialist. Not sure what that does. Subterfuge, which is the hiding. Scoundrel. There's the archery for the range stuff. And I think I'm going to select this. Yeah, see, abilities highlighted in blue can be learned. Diamond icons are active abilities, so you have to use them, and then these ones are passive, or these ones are modes. These ones are passive, I think. Yeah, see, that's passive, and that's a sustained mode. So I can do the backstab now, but nobody else is leveled up. Go ahead and do the new save. Saving outside Lothering. Fear and Lothering in Ferelden. Oh, let me check and see if I came up with this skinning knife. Is that better? 9 DPS. No, it is not. Okay. Making sure.
Wait. Where are we going?
Over there.
Away from the Darkspawn, where else?
And then where? We can't just wander aimlessly.
Sorry, Methodiel. Why not?
So long as we wander aimlessly away from the Horde, I'm happy.
Everyone else is dark haired and I got this red hair. I'll
Well,
bet I'm
that wouldn't be
illegitimate.
my first choice.
There's a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother.
I know that. But we still have family there. And an estate.
Then we need to get to Gwarin and take ship.
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
Here we go!
Okay. Bomb these fuckers. Aveline.
You will not have him! They will not have you. Not while I breathe.
See, I mean, that's the kind of wife you want. I'm telling you. Backstab that shit. And boop. Everybody's stunned.
Stop squirming, Wesley. You'll make it worse.
Apostate, keep your distance.
Well, the
Oh,
Maker
shove
has a
it.
sense of humor. Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned Lothering.
The Spawn are clear in their intent, but a mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Wesley.
That woman is an apostate. The Order dictates.
Nope.
Dear, they saved us. The Maker understands.
The Maker sent us here.
Of course.
I am Aveline Valen. This is my husband, Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
Let's investigate. Why are you here?
A strange time to be hunting apostates. His fellows left with the Chantry priests.
I was traveling to Denerim on business for the Order, but I had to turn south when I heard of Ostagar.
Bad luck and judgment brought us together here before the attack.
The Nice Templar has been convinced to postpone his hunt for illegal mages. So let's not dwell upon it, shall we?
Wise girl.
Mm-hmm. Can you be trusted?
You're quick to offer your allegiance.
Another blade between us and the Darkspawn? Yes, please.
So long as the Horde is their first concern.
My duty is clear, but that is for another day, if we are granted that opportunity.
We will be fine. We all will.
And might as well do the third one. How did you survive?
For a while, it looked like we were the only ones to escape the Darkspawn.
We aren't free of them yet. Just like at Ostagar, this is just the start.
You were there. Yes, I see it now. Third Company, under Captain Varel.
Then you saw how the whole of the army was defeated.
We fell to betrayal, not the Darkspawn. This arm of the Horde will not have the same advantage.
Let's see. Snarky. He's gentle for a mage hunter.
The wrath of the Templars is terrible indeed.
More so their wives. But as long as there is a greater danger, you and I have an accord.
Thank you, Wesley. For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Then we're trapped. The wilds are to the south. That's no way out.
If the options are south or die, I'll take my chances with south.
So Bethany and Carver have dinged. Let's see, Bethany. She's magic. She should have magic. Let's see. She can do the blue ones. Spirit Bolt or Mind Blast or there's Grass. That'd be nice. Or already did that one. And pick these. Oh, healing. Healing would be good. And he's a warrior, so he should be strong. Captive. Yeah, a little bit. Two-handed mighty blow. Mighty blow. Quick save. And we're off. The wrong.
You're not getting. Retreat! I will not.
And backstab this fucker.
You go through me before anyone else. Order will rule!
The dead refugee. Oh, more. Take this.
Let's finish this!
And more to the front. I kicked him. Okay, loot the Hurlocks. Take all. Take all. And you'll find too these maps are really linear. Right? I mean, you can see all this stuff out there, but you can't go there. When we make it to Inquisition, you would be able to go out there.
Let's see.
Hold on. I have to loot the dead guy. He had health potions. Good. Okay. Backstab that guy. Let's see. Let's stun the archers.
Guard yourself, there's more coming!
Run down there and kick their ass. Collective. They have one ass. Oh, I can certainly understand that, Capdaff. That would be very disheartening. However, there's enough to that game that I would recommend giving it a second chance at some point. Plus 15 to attack. There we go. That amulet. That guy was carrying a vial of his own blood. Theremin stamina. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, bolters. You guys get to be stunned.
They are not.
I like how she takes the flask, tosses it up, and kicks it at them. I mean, how awesome is that? And then this guy gets backstabbed in the ass. Shut up! This will be easy. Hey, look, those guys just spawned up here.
Go down.
I could see that, missing Sarah. She's not my favorite. I mean, she's fun, don't get me wrong, but she's not my favorite. More
Quickly,
digging?
before they regroup. We must press towards the wilds.
I mean, Varric is in Inquisition too, but I don't think he makes as much of a best friend as he does in this game. Great, I unlocked it and it made Aveline ding. And here's a book on the Kokari Wilds. Okay, time to level everyone. I'll go last. Aveline, she's also a fighter. Make her strong. She's more about being defensive. So give her that. Let's see, he probably ought to have some con as well. He's about the two-handed stuff. Let's see, these I can open at level 6, which will actually make the Mighty Blow even more potent. Plus 1 meter for two-handed attacks, that's nice. Let's see, and willpower gives her mana, so that's always good. Let's see, heroic aura. She can have that, and then I'm gonna go back to lots of decks. What have I got? Unforgiving Chain. For a short time, every basic melee attack the rogue executes in rapid succession increases the chance to score a critical hit. Activating any other talent cancels the effect, but Explosive Strike can exploit the chain, which is that one. Boop! Because that's a passive, so that won't cost me shit. Yeah, I like Aveline. She's fun too. I mean, for all the fact that this is in some ways the weakest of the Dragon Age games, it's got very strong party characters. Much better party characters than the first game. Well, here comes an ogre. Morgan and her cones.
Soulless bastards!
Not anymore. More like Smasher. Turn on your aura. Turn on your defensive crap. And I will stun that bitch. Now I'll backstab him. She's doing a fireball. What's Aveline doing? Oh, Aveline's getting up. So yeah, I'll backstab him. And what's Aveline got that she can do? She can be defensive. I have a hard time actually clicking on these guys. Backstabbing.
Carver, wake up. The battle's over. We're fine.
I'm sorry, Mistress. Your son is gone.
No, these things will not take Carver.
Let's see. Died bravely. No time to mourn. Pull yourself together, woman. I'll do the olive branchy one.
Carver gave himself to save us.
I don't want a hero. I want my son. How could you let him charge off like that? Your little brother. My little boy.
But we can't stay here. Carver wouldn't want his sacrifice to be meaningless.
Allow me to commend your son's soul to the Maker, Mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young man a place at your side. Let us take comfort in the peace he has found in eternity.
Embrace eternity. Wait, no, that means something else.
I will never forget you.
Well, you shouldn't, Mom.
Our lives are more valuable to him than our prayers. Let's go.
Let's go.
Flames. We're too late.
How's that for a curse word? Flames. Okay. Got shit from each side. Alright, Bethany. See that? Make that hurt. Aveline, we got two over there and one over here. Aveline, you go tie up these guys. Meanwhile, I will nuke the shit out of that guy.
What a surprise!
What are you doing? I told you to go over there and backstab that guy. Okay, that guy right there. Backstab him.
There's no end to them.
Yeah, we already saw this bit. Now let's learn a little bit more. Get the tail lash. Remember her?
Well, well. What have we here? used to be we never got visitors to the wilds, but now it seems they arrive in hordes.
Nice trick.
Impressive. Where'd you learn how to turn into a dragon?
Perhaps I am a dragon. If so, count yourself lucky. The smell of burning darkspawn does nothing for the appetite. If you wish to flee the darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
Wait! You can't just leave us here.
Can I not? I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated, and you are safe for the moment. Is that not enough?
I want to be a dragon.
You could show me that trick of yours. That looks useful.
If only a clever tongue was all one needed. Tell me, clever child, how do you intend to outrun the Blight?
By just
We
going...
need to get to Kirkwall, in the Free Marches.
Kirkwall? My, but that is quite the voyage you plan. Your king will not miss you, hmm?
I'm sure he'll miss his life more.
Oh, you I like. Hurtled into the chaos, you fight, and the world will shake before you. Is it fate or chance? I can never decide. It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
Just like that. Well, we could use the help.
Anything you could do for us would be appreciated.
Maybe we shouldn't trust her. I don't even know what she is.
I know what she is. The
The
Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth, Asha Belinar, an old hag who talks too much. Does it matter? I offer you this. I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
So, in case anybody hasn't seen the origin stream that I was doing, or in case somebody forgot, that's Flemeth is Morrigan's mother. What do the rest of you think? Give me your opinions.
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the Darkspawn.
He's already turning
If
purple.
you need to,
Look at that.
leave me behind.
No. I said I would drag you out if I had to, and I meant it.
What will we
How
be
much
facing?
trouble will this delivery be exactly?
About as much trouble as my saving your lives not 5 minutes ago.
Well, you got me there.
Good point.
If you knew my daughter, you'd know how seldom I hear that.
Okay, well, let's do it.
Roast a few more Darkspawn? I'll do anything you want.
Sadly, my charity is at an end. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marathari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full. Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
No, leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie!
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside.
I can see it in his face. Who, Flemeth? That's Captain Janeway.
This corruption is the permanent sort, I take it.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Aveline, listen to me.
You can't ask me this. I won't.
Please. Look Corruption is a slow death. I can't.
Going back to what you said there a minute ago, Cap Daff, so if you killed Flemeth in Origins, no. So if you think you killed Flemeth in Origins. I can do it for you.
I'm sorry, Aveline. This has to be done.
I'm a rogue, you know I'll be quick.
Thank you.
You got something in your eye there, dude. It looks creepy.
Without an end, there can be no peace. It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemeth,
I thought that might interest you.
you expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
What else aren't you telling me, then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a matter of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you. The witch kept her word and got them to Guaran, where they took ship. They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms. 2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains. Long ago it was part of the Imperium, slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city, but I use the word loosely. Sail through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you. That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
No, it was a magic short sword. +5 armor piercing. The architecture here, though, these guys are fucked up. And Wavium.
They're not letting anyone into the city.
What? There can't be.
It's true. Look at them all.
So hey, look, in the party, all of the men are dead.
They're Fereldans, just like us. Fleeing for their lives.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
No, that's believable.
I'm only surprised they let us dock.
We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it.
Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
Ooh, 10 points of rivalry from Aveline. What can I use? I can use Mother.
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in?
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
Wait, what? Was somebody talking about the black bar down there? My favorite black bar? Where is it? Right here? Yeah.
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it, and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now. Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages are better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
Shut up, dude.
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to sort you all out. Most of you are getting right back on your ships, though.
Who's that?
That's a Templar title. Why would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwall. Don't know what would happen if the Viscount went against something she wanted, but he's sure never taken that chance.
Okay, fine. Who do I talk to?
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
I should just stab you out of spite. Fortunately, I'm pretty fast.
We fled the Blight to come here.
Was Wesley based out of the Lothering Chantry? I don't remember ever seeing him there.
He served elsewhere. He was coming to find me at Ostagar. Were you familiar with every Templar in Lothering?
How else was I supposed to know when to run and hide?
She's got a point. Actually, that black bar doesn't work too badly. I can see it actually blocking out the numbers. What all you're missing is just the numbers on my quick bar down here. There we go.
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
Guard told me differently. So that's got a special, sheriff's badge symbol. I don't remember what that symbol means.
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we have family here. Doesn't that mean anything?
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
Who decided this?
Surely there's someone higher up that we could persuade.
The city's been closed by order of the Viscount and Knight Commander Meredith, whose fortress you're standing in. But as far as you're concerned, I'm in charge.
Okay, how much?
There must be something we can work out.
No foreigner can enter unless they can prove they have coin to bring into the city.
You mean a bribe?
Technically, the Viscount's ordered that no one enters. You want to be a special case, you have to be special.
Outrageous. It took all our coin just to get here.
You want eyes looking the other way? That takes convincing. And the price goes up each day this continues.
If you find our uncle, Gamlen Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Gamlen? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You're gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men?
I knew that...
Really? You guys are gonna make me do this? Murder Archer, these guys are all red. Okay, first things first. You guys... Oh, there's other dudes out there. You guys get stunned. And those are just regular deserters. Not really stun them, but fireball the shit out of them. Go on shield defense, and we are go.
Now you go! You know what you mean before anyone else.
That's good, I almost got the leader down. Okay, he's down, now I go backstab. Interrupted, imagine that. Killing him interrupted his attack.
That's right, you heard me.
And we'll backstab. Oh, I can't backstab you. Never mind. You, though, I can backstab.
Victory.
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks.
Good, now let me in.
I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
He leaves. Now no one's stopping everyone from getting in. We just all walk in the city.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Don't look now, but I think that's our man.
Leandra. Damn, girl. The years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen.
Ugh.
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My poor Carver didn't make it, and Drastic guide him.
Oh, Maker, save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
What if I ask nicely?
Would it help if I said you were my favorite uncle?
It'd make me feel better, but that's about it. I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
I drank it all.
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Well, we can't stay here.
We don't have any choice, do we? I need to get my family into Kirkwall.
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your sister have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
Once a year.
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenrir, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
What do you think, Bethany?
What do you think about this, Bethany?
We've come this far. I don't care who we work for, as long as it means we don't have to go back.
Tell me about the mercenary.
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
How dangerous
And the
is
smuggler?
Smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
I'll go talk to them.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlen, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
Thank you for giving me no option. So what do you guys think? The mercenary or the smuggler? The snuggler. I'm kind of thinking, since I'm playing a rogue, that the snuggler sounds like the more appropriate option. But you guys get a say in this. So that's the snuggler there. Mercenary over here. Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Yeah, see, I kind of figured. I've done the mercenary before. I don't remember if I ever did the snuggler. Oh, she's a Pev.
Are you a Fenrir?
He must be Gamlen's niece. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
He didn't say anything about me, did he?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
Yeah, we're good.
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Cavril, friend of the Templars. They let him set up his little shop here in the gallows.
Squirrel!
We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
So why is this elf speaking with a dwarf accent? I don't get it. Okay. A quick save, because I wonder if I can just go open his chest.
Hey there! What are you doing with that?
Stab.
Away from it, friend. Now.
Wait. This is a Fenrir's doing, isn't it? You can tell that bitch I'm going straight to the guard again.
Aveline, what have you got to say to this gentleman?
Care to step in here?
Only because this toad deserves it. You have a choice. Pay, or I beat it out of you, and your men.
Hey! Stay back. Just take what's in the chest. Take it all. Now I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
There we go. Ooh. Actual gold. There, see, now I got some friendship points with Aveline.
You could have given us something more challenging.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
Ding! Ding up! Okay. 20 is a nice round dexterity number. And cunning leads to the critical damage and stuff. Let's see. What have we got over here? Stealth moves to targeted ally's side, appearing an instant later, ready to render aid. Distracts all enemies surrounding a single party member, drawing them away from that ally and redirecting them toward whichever ally each considers the second greatest threat. Okay, that's interesting. Sort of a leave everyone alone. What's a specialist? Speed. Rogue attacks with much greater speed. Cannot be used at the same time as precision or power. Precision. Focuses on accuracy in order to gain bonuses to critical hits and attack. Lightning speed and energizer speed, or precise attack, or precise critical. That's worth considering. Over here, there's the evade, and there's the stealth. Stealth is kind of not a bad idea for some things later on, especially. But I don't think I'm going to do it quite yet. And what do we have here in sabotage? Ask me a flask. Available more frequently and stun effect lasts longer. Or rush. Rushes forward, attempt to knock down. Yeah, let's look over here. Oh, there's the explosive strike. I could do that. Can't do that until level 6, so I'll do that. And Aveline. She looks like she needs some con. And then over here, ooh, shield bash. Or perception, so she's immune to flanking. That's kind of nice, but I think she should be able to bash people in the face with her shield. You ate broccoli as part of supper. Pics or it didn't happen. With cauliflower too, huh? What were the tactics? Tactics. There's tactics. So I could set up. Excuse me. I could set up all this stuff too, but there's some presets. Behavior aggressive. Presets. Damager, healer. So there. I'll give her the healing preset. Because why not? Okay. Now it looks like we head over here. We'll talk to Uncle.
Any luck?
Was there ever any doubt?
I'll speak to Athenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Then we made it. The voyage is over.
Yeah, for Mom. Let's not do that again.
The blight may still spread, but for now we have a new home.
If only Carver were here with us.
And Wesley. Well, we're off to a fantastic start. Let's see what else this city has in store.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So she remained, paying off her debt. Made a name for herself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help you can...
No. You're too late. Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take any chances hiring random humans.
Sounds like Keith Zarabika to me. Get to know us.
I'll buy you a drink before we head into the deep roads. Everyone wins.
Get in line, human. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now. You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
What are we supposed to do now? We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition was our last chance.
Relax. We'll be fine. The Templars are your problem.
We've made a name for ourselves this last year. We'll find something.
We have to. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one. Maybe Gamlen knows someone who can talk to Bartram for us.
Isn't there anyone else?
Our uncle's not exactly the most reliable tool in the shed.
He's all we've got. Make us save us. We might as well ask. Otherwise, I don't know what we'll do.
Purse.
Hey!
Nice shot.
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work.
Give me my arrow.
Off you go.
Here you go.
How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service. I apologize for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would.
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
Hi, I'm Varric Tethras, and this is my chest hair.
You're part of Bartrand's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
You know who we are.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. The Coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two. The name Hawke is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
And what about her?
You must have heard of my sister as well, then.
Only a little. She is certainly welcome to come, but I'll leave that up to you.
Frankly, I'd rather you take the credit.
Madam, your secrets are safe with me.
Find out what he's offering. We need a way into this expedition.
You're a little too smooth.
There must be some way to persuade your brother to hire us on.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
That's your big plan, is for me to give you money?
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 Darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
I hope there's more to this. Like how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with Darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
It won't be easy, but it's a chance. I think we have to take it. Better to work our way into this expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
Yeah, why not?
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Ah, Hightown, where the rich go to piss their money away. This really is the best place in Kirkwall.
Especially when you need to level up. Don't worry, the leveling up won't happen as nearly as often as we move forward. Let's see. Do some more willpower and a little magic. Pyromancer, increase the fire damage. And he's also a rogue. He's more of a cunning guy, I think. Let's see, pinning shot or bursting arrow, that's nice. Yeah, I played one of the games I was doing, I was trying to go ahead and make Varric a rival rather than a friend, and I just couldn't do it because I liked him too much. Worthy. Are you worthy of a job? It's over that way. So Hightown is where we are. See, I'm seeing this this little icon on the mini map here.
I thought the refugees were keeping to live.
Okay, so where are the objectives? That's not it. Current quests. Let's see. We're not there. Not gonna go there. So Aveline, she's probably inside. Bring 50 sovereigns. Talk to Varric in Lowtown. Real original names for these places, Hightown and Lowtown. It seems to me there was an exclamation mark around here somewhere. There we go.
I spent way too much time here.
Need some place to spend your coin?
No, actually, I need coin. Let's see, these probably aren't going to be better. Sell all junk. Get rid of that. And I can't afford anything. Because I'm poor.
Do it!
There was a... Let's see, is this better? 7 damage, cold, 7 fire damage. No, she's got one that's better. about it over here? What have you got? Again with the nothing I can afford.
You don't seem to like your brother very much.
And here I thought it took blood magic to read minds.
I had a twin brother, Carver. He used to nail my braid to the bed while I was sleeping.
What an asshole.
Never thought I'd miss him this much.
Sorry about your brother. Hey, you want mine? I got a spare.
Yeah. How did you sleep through getting your hair nailed to the bed?
Ah, long time no see, my friend.
Well, if it isn't Worthy, the dwarf with the incredibly ironic name.
I only advertise the truth. You aren't still working for Athenril, are you? Your year must be up by now.
Nosy, aren't you?
Still trying to ferret out everyone's business, I see.
Of course. How else do you expect a dwarf to make a living? Tell you what. I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawk. Don't get dead.
Okay. No deading for me. So what have we got here? You can order runes if you discover the right combination of resources along with a recipe. Resources you've discovered are permanently available to craftsmen. Placing an order costs money, blah, blah, blah. So I will find these things out. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm yawning so much tonight. Find these things out in the world. Let's see, if I leave, where can I go? So, I can go to Gamlen's house, I can go to Hightown, I can go to the Viscount's Keep, where I have a mission. I also have a mission here, right, which is Sundermount. So this is the thing that I need to go deliver for Flemeth. And so here, you can either go to these Kirkwall places during the day, or at night. Yes, you must gather your party to venture forth. So here I am in Hightown. I've got something for a new home in Lowtown. And business decisions there. Let's go talk to Aveline. No, really, I want to go there. Oh, let me guess, I have to manually run there, is that it? I have to unlock it? Yep, that's what I have to do. Nope, that didn't help. I'll up those stairs again. I mean, at least you run around pretty fast, and you don't have to hit a sprint key. I mean, it's kind of like Save the World in Fortnite just recently did away with stamina costs on sprinting. It kind of makes you wonder, why is there a sprint then? Why? Because you're going to want to always sprint. But there's no always sprint option in the, options. I can go read this little bit of news. Thank you, Hathor. Give me that tail. Got it.
Messiah, please stop kicking the wall.
Who are you to talk to me like that, you bloody peasant?
Peasant? Peasant? Okay. You've entered a companion's home base. The city guard. Door. And the books to read. Damn, with the yawns. And I'll talk to Aveline.
Aveline!
Hello, Hawk.
That's it?
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you.
Oh, I bet.
Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch.
Get anything useful?
A person in your position. Seems like they might learn some profitable things.
You know better than to ask that.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall.
I was just asking
Otherwise,
that.
I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
Give me the job.
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing?
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
Get a guard to do it. No.
All right, Aveline. I'll play guard for you.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the Guard.
Okay.
The
What
heart
about
of
this
Lord
door?
Kirkwall. If I have to say something about it anyway.
Wood chest.
That should do.
I got some stuff. And what about this door? No, nothing else I can steal. And what about this door?
Not going to happen.
Okay. Well, that's not going to happen.
How much longer do I have to wait?
4 minutes. Let's gather the party. Okay, I've got everybody. Oh, that's right. That's for changing party members. So now we've got something else at Sundermount. Go to the ambush site.
There might be some stragglers before the main group. Nothing we can't handle.
Go ahead and turn on her stuff. Some of these maps you'll get used to too. You'll see the same thing over and over. An assassin. Let's see. Backstab you. Let's see, Varric. Varric can work on that archer. Actually, you should be fast. Aveline can take on... Why is that turned off? I guess maybe I would have to go update in her tactics. We'll shield bash that guy. Bethany, you know that fireball you've got? Toast those guys. Okay, and here we go. Oh, I'm backstabbing you. And I'll go do my explosive strike on him. Yeah, you always say that like you're surprised. Get up all this crap. Oh, not cereal. Pile of boons. Let me see. There's down that way, there's down this way. So I'm going to go south because it looks like the way to actually do something is the other way. So this will explore some. Do I have a noise gate for the game? I don't recall. Why is there being some noise? Backstab.
I stand for all of us.
That was the beauty of a shot!
Well, there's not much noise to be had right now, so I'm not too surprised. I can't explode that guy. I'll go that way. Everyone else is firing up, so I'll go this way. Ah, I stepped on a trap. Defeating each of these requires 10, 20, 30, and 40 cunning. An amulet, you say? No, it's plus 16 to attack, so I'll take that. And Vera can have the other one. Lord! It is El Fruit. Resources like this allow craftsmen to create items. Once you find a given variety, craftsmen will always have access to it. So rather than continuing to go around and harvest things, there's just, you know, basically a node that you find and tells people later on where it is. Let's see. Bethany, you see that guy? No. I guess we're not in combat yet, so.
Here we go.
Assassin. Backstab. Go explode. Oh, okay. Explode here then. Yeah, not to worry though. With Inquisition, you get back to actually having to pick shit up. You're having intermittent audio. Is anyone else having intermittent audio problems? Just checking. So I did change the encoding since I wasn't playing the really super graphic intensive game now. I figured I could step it up a bit. Hopefully your quality will end up being a little better than it would otherwise. Yeah, you plant flags, but they're not for resource nodes. Okay, it looks like I can go
Close
to
to the
the...
ambush hawk. Be ready.
I'm always ready, Aveline. Ooh, light gauntlets. Requires 14 dexting and 11 cunnery. I don't even know what that means. Can I put those on? Let's see, this leather armor. Not as good as what I've got. Not as good as what I've got. Better than what I've got. Well, what about Varric, though? Yeah, Varric's tailored leather. I forgot about that. Okay. Let's go trigger the ambush. Yeah, that's right. There's those resource nodes. Ah, traps.
How about you?
Here we go.
Watch your step.
Got you now!
But not my choice. Well equipped for bandits, but dead is dead and the road is clear.
Except for all those traps.
Captain Jevon needs to know of this. Back to the barracks for your just reward.
That's all just to reward? Well, okay. I need to go see about detrapping.
All set.
And leaving my friends standing back there so that they don't trip them. You know how companions are. There I go with the yawning again. Okay, let's go to Sundermount and see if we can turn in this thing. As long as we're by it. By the way, Capdaff, if it comes to the next session of your D&D stuff, I've got stuff. Ooh, spiders! Ew, spiders! I've got stuff going on the next the next 3 or 4 Saturdays. Backstab the spider. Chain these attacks, and then we'll go hit the explode on the poisonous one down there.
That'll teach you.
Another one for me. How many have you got, Hawk?
Like 4. Ah, some more ill fruit.
Old Shemlin.
The Pefs.
Your kind are not welcome among the Dalish.
What did you call me?
What's a Shemlin?
An elven slur for human.
It means you're not one of the people, and you should leave now.
Because, elves need to be Irish. Actually, we'll find one soon who's more Welsh.
Who are you people?
We are the last of the Elven.
Keep that in mind, Hawk. Elves you see elsewhere, figments of your imagination.
They have given up their identity to live among Shemlin. They're elven no more.
So, can I go in?
I'm not expecting tea and cakes. I just need to see someone.
There's nothing here for any human.
Wait. This is the one the Keeper spoke of.
A Shemlin? I thought she'd be an elf.
Enter the camp. Keeper Marithari has been waiting for you.
Cause trouble, and you'll meet our blades, stranger.
Marithari, I was told to bring you this amulet.
Andaran Atishan, travelers. Indeed, I am Keeper Marithari. Let me look at you.
Ah!
There is a light in your heart, human. Don't let it go out. You will need it. Tell me how this burden fell to you, child.
It's a dull tale. Were you expecting me?
Your guard said you spoke of me. How did you know I was coming?
I listened. To the wind, to the birds, as the hunters do, to my dreams. I watched the stars. There is great wisdom to be found all around us, if you know how to listen for it. But I was not certain. Nothing is certain.
No kidding.
A dragon fell from the sky, charred some darkspawn, then asked me to bring you this amulet. No big deal.
You are blessed by luck, then. I will pray that Mithal watches over your path. The amulet must be taken to an altar at the top of the mountain, and given a Dalish rite for the departed. Then, return the amulet to me. Do this and your debt will be repaid.
Are you going to teach me this rite for the departed?
No, you have to guess
I will
it.
send my first with you. She will see to it the ritual is done. And when it is complete, I must ask that you take her with you when you go.
Wait, you're doing what now?
Who is your first? First of what?
Your people would call her my apprentice, or heir. Meryl would have taken my place as keeper. But she has chosen a new path. Please, guide her safely from here.
Weird. Okay.
That seems a little odd.
It is her wish, and I must grant it. You will find Meryl waiting for you on the trail just up the mountain. Dareth Shiral.
This mountain is cursed, I swear. 3 days in a row I've shot at and missed deer. My love. You always know just what to say to put my mind at ease.
So there's a book. Well, I read it.
We have our bows trained on.
Yes, you have your bows trained on me. And a book I read there.
Sure.
And a crate.
Make your business here quick.
You're not the boss of me. Your boss is the boss of me. Wait. Okay. Looks like we go up the path.
Oh, I didn't hear. You must be the one the Keeper told me about. Anethera.
I'm so sorry. I didn't ask your name. Unless... It's not rude to ask a human their name, is it? I'm Meryl,
which you probably knew already. I'm rambling, sorry.
What was that? What's the matter? Who are you? Why are you leaving? But what's the matter?
You seem awfully nervous.
I've never met a human before. Dalish mothers frighten their children with stories about you, you know. Not you, personally, of course. I'm sure they don't have any tales about you. Or not scary ones, at least. Not that you're not notable enough to have a story. I'll just shut up.
I like Meryl. I made her my romance option when I was playing Brohawk.
Why are you leaving the Dalish for Kirkwall?
I have to. Let's leave it at that for now, alright?
Okay. Okay, that's fine. I won't pry.
You'll have to work harder than that to offend me. My name's Hawke.
Thank you. I'm afraid I'm not very experienced with your kind. The Keeper said you came from Ferelden. I spent most of my life there. We only came north a few years ago. Have you been in the Free Marches long? Do you like it here?
It could be worse.
Oh, I miss the cold. And the dirt. Kirkwall's not brown enough for me. But hey, no Darkspawn.
Ferelden wasn't that brown. The dirt and muck gave it character. We should go. Your task is for Asher Bellinar. It's not wise to make her wait.
For who?
Do you know the witch who sent me here?
No, not personally. My people tell stories of her, though. You're very lucky. Most people who meet Asher Bellinar wind up in little pieces, hanging from the trees.
Okay then, let's go.
Let's get this over with.
I don't remember how long this takes. Probably more than the 8 minutes or so that are left in the stream. Oh yes, the skeletons. Let's see. Go explode that one. Explode is 3. And backstab.
Maker, take you! Order will be restored! Starting to get bored!
You do get results.
Yes, I do.
Keeper
get
didn't
results.
mention you were a mage.
All keepers know a bit of old magic. The stories tell us that all Elven once had the gift. But like so many things, it was lost. It's a keeper's job to remember, to restore what we can.
What about demons?
Can't demons possess Dalish mages?
It can happen. And when it does, the clan must hunt and kill their own keeper.
Well, that was nice work.
Please keep turning skeletons into toads for us.
But I never... Right. Not literally. Happy to help. I've done a little fighting before, but it was always alone. I'll try not to hit anyone. On our side, I mean. I'm babbling again. Let's go.
We'll take all of that. All these corpses rising up from the ground to attack us, and they didn't even really have any stuff. In this corner.
About this?
Come on, get done. Finish that thing off. It has like a hit point. And we'll stun that guy.
Andraste's sanctified ass. Why would anyone make the ground vertical?
Andraste's sanctified ass.
So the Keeper finally found someone to take you from here.
Yes.
Then finish your task quickly, human. We cannot be rid of this one too soon.
I'm sensing a story here.
I have made my choice. And I will save our clan whatever you think.
Nice mountain.
Sundermount seems very mountainous today, doesn't it? Lots of rock and hillside.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Let's go. We should hurry.
Yeah, because the stream's about done. El Fruit.
A landslide blocked the path. There's a cave that should take us to the other side.
Of course. Of course it had to be a cave.
I'm sorry. You're not really seeing the Dalish at their best. We're good people that look out for each other. Just not today, apparently.
But the Dalish are delightful. I was just thinking of inviting the whole clan over for tea.
I'm sure they'd never accept in a... Oh. Right. Sarcasm. Even if my people don't appreciate my efforts, I must see this through. Let's go. Ashabel Anar isn't known for her patience.
Guess you haven't figured it out yet. Ashabel Anar is the Elvish name for Flemeth. Spiders. Why did it have to be spiders? Oh, backstab this spider from the front.
But not my choice.
Uh-oh. Dragon Age 2 has stopped working. Well, since it's 7:58 and I was going to need to stop in a couple of minutes anyway, I'm hoping it did an autosave as I entered the cave, so just have to redo that bit. But it seems as if the game has made its choice for me on when to stop for tonight. So, it could be worse. So, since I was going to stop anyway, I might as well go ahead and stop here. I want to thank everybody for coming out. There's a lot of viewers tonight. I'm glad you were all able to join me for the beginning of Dragon Age 2. Combat's more fluid than it was in Dragon Age 1. If you have any feedback for the current layout of the frame and stuff, the background, let me know. Like I say, I didn't realize that the captions were going to be behind the title bar there. If that's a problem, let me know and I'll see if I can move the title bar around or something like that. Otherwise, if you don't care about the captions, because I know in the past captions have been requested. Otherwise, otherwise I don't know what I'll do. It's possible I may just move everything down to the bottom like we're used to and completely obscure the bar with all the quick bar and all that, because that may not be important anyway. I don't know. And as it is now, the chat will come up over the mini-map. So let me know if you want me to make some changes, and otherwise I'll see you guys in another week. Bye!